There is the well.
Wow.
Lovely. Look at that, straight down into the rock. That's pretty mad.
Let's cut into it.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Kevin, an Irish citizen from the UK carving out a new life in Spain. Mountain biking brought me here, and now this incredible landscape is home. Join me on my adventures as I ride the epic trails and shape my off-grid home in the mountains near Valencia.
Good morning. That is the first night sleeping up the mountain. Wasn't really sure how I'd feel about it actually, but it was so quiet and peaceful. The sun's just starting to come up. Don't think the light on this is very good at all. But jobs for today: need to get the generator sorted. I found what I need, but I can't get it anywhere without ordering online, which I was trying to avoid doing. So I'm after a diesel ATS automatic starting one, suitable for solar system obviously, and yeah, I need to order it online. So that's a priority really, because I'm struggling a little bit with the small Bluetti system and panel because we can't get enough charge into it in the day, and I'm trying to run Wi-Fi obviously. A few creature comforts. So yeah, we'll get the generator ordered today as a priority, so that'll be a few days arriving. And we have a delivery of gravel coming for the driveway, which you've seen earlier, and trying to get a bit of soil pipe installed so we can set up a temporary toilet, so I'm not reliant on using the chemical toilets in the van because they're horrible anyway, and it's just something else to fag around with and have to empty. Righto. So, just been to dear old Leroy Merlin's to buy some solar panels. I'm going to see if we can get one temporarily set up on the roof of the house. We've just tested it on the Bluetti, and I'm pleased to say it hasn't blown it up. That's a 550 watt panel, of which I'll have 10, and that is putting charge into my little Bluetti, which is all I've got in the caravan at the moment, of a massive 48 watts. So we're not getting a lot of sun efficiency on that, but it's proven the concept. It can charge straight off that panel, which wasn't the easiest thing to try and work out when you googled it. So great. Just lifted a panel up onto the roof. I managed to slice a chunk of my finger in doing so. Good job, I love heights, but not too bad once you're up here. So, one flat roof that needs peeling back and redoing. Incredible panoramic mountains, almost panoramic. And one temporary solar panel, which will be part of the main kit when it's done. A little bit of investigation work into the sewer pipe that was damaged by the digger. I think it was had it anyway, so that comes in across the land here and into a soakaway waste here, which is typical of this area. So only human waste down there, not even any paper allowed. So we're going to see how that works out. I'm told by the people who live up here it's the best thing you could have. But failing that, we'll have to put a tank in, but then it's getting it emptied. Check on the solar. We've got one panel on the roof, temporarily. Well, it's not even mounted, it's just laying up there really. But pleased to say, you see that we're pulling in over 400 watts. So yeah, that's great, because we're not using a huge amount of power at the moment. It's mainly just the Starlink to give us Wi-Fi. but that's just one panel. Following the delivery lorry up the track to the house. It's good timing. First one of many, I'm sure. He's around the first bend. Hopefully he doesn't take out the neighbour's wall. Oh no, he's quite comfortably around there. What a pro. In continuation of installing the power or temporary solar, we bought a frame today and some cabling. So we're just going to stick that together and see how it looks before we decide on where it's going to go. Got some ideas, but it's all a bit temporary anyway. Sun comes out and it's warm.
Oh yeah, I got colour yesterday for sure.
Oh, it has got everything in it, hasn't it? Bloody hell. Yeah, I think...
No instructions though.
Huh?
No instructions though.
Exciting. So that is a 4-panel frame. All a bit of trial and error. Start to get the idea. I need a couple of those, probably 3 in the long run, 12 panels maybe. I'm happy with that, Mike.
Yeah, it's good.
The finished article to a point. Obviously we've got another panel to go on there and it needs straightening up, but it's secure for the night. Ready for another day of it. Morning, more shopping. Soil pipes, that's on the list today. So we'll be putting that lot from the house down into the soakaway cesspit, because at the moment it's been completely compromised. Obligatory dog barking in the background there. Yeah, so it runs across there and over into the distance there. So that is what we're going to join into and replace. First things first, a cup of tea. Can't work without a cup of tea. Here's me other pack.
the other one?
I think we might be okay with 3.
I think we might be.
We might be on it.
On it like a Scotch bonnet.
Yeah, we'll just see how we get on.
There you go.
Good deep one.
That's it. In continuation of the soil pipe, shite pipe works that we were doing yesterday before we got bogged down in the solar cabling. We've got this new length going in. Unfortunately, got to make a small cut as well to join in there. A little check of the plumbing for the soil pipe. I can see how train spotting this toilet is. But for the purpose of testing our pipe work, water goes in there and hopefully it's coming out down there. So the water obviously came out of our little section there into the new piece. And then you can hear it falling away into the depths of that chasm there. God knows what's down there. That's the piping. So connected that up, glued it. Whether that's temporary or permanent, we will see. But hopefully what that gives us is the ability to use the toilet in the house. So one of the greatest assets that we have on the property is water from a well, and there ain't many of these properties that have got their own well. They normally share off the same source of water, but in a collective. So I have my own well in this building here, and somewhere down into the depths of it is water. There's a fairly big pool of water going down into the rocks. There we go. Yeah. Wouldn't want this lot collapsing on you, would you?
No.
Seriously.
Looks alright though. Okay. So.
And that, yeah, shine the light on it. There is the well.
Wow.
Lovely. Look at that, straight down into the rock. That's pretty mad.
It's cut into it.
Cut in, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all hand done. Oh, you can see the little bit of green pipe at the bottom?
Yeah.
Just about. What do you think that is? 3 metres?
No.
It's a little bit less than it was the other day.
Let's get
Not much.
let's get into it. Yeah, it has gone down slightly, isn't it? But that we had that rain, didn't we, the week before?
Yeah. There's no cable there.
Mad. The things you find in your back garden. And thank goodness for exposure lights. There was a time when I only relied on them for mountain biking. Now I need them to find a water source on my land. I want some power, don't I?
Oh, keep it going there.
Yeah.
Right, if that's still there now.
Yep.
Okay. More?
Pump going on.
Yeah.
Leaking. That's alright. Got quite a lot of leak on that line. Hey Mike, come up. So we've got quite a bit of water coming out of the join between the pipes, which isn't a complete surprise. You probably need a bigger gauge of pipe, but we have got water. We have water, Michael.
Yeah, it's doing it. Well, that'll fill up a main bucket, or you know, it'll do something, and it has to go through that wound tube. So I bet you if that's pulled all the way out,
Correct.
there's less stress on it. It should leak less.
Correct. Absolutely.
And if not, we just have to find how do I turn this on?
Hey? Oh, just long press it.
Right.
No, that's flash. No, long press it, Michael. Water and power are what makes this place tick. Power currently, until I get the rest of the system set up, is coming from this little AC180 Bluetti, which is a great bit of kit. Been using it all summer really, just in the autocaravana, but sort of stretching the limits of it here, trying to exist until I get the rest of the temporary solar system set up. Got the inverter and battery on order, one of 2 or 3 batteries that'll be. We're pulling in 304 watts off of a panel on the roof, which is a 550 watt panel, and we're munching up 100, just over 100 watts. That's running the Starlink, which again is almost more important than water, having Wi-Fi these days for people, isn't it? And we're plugged into the Heimer over here through the shore power, and that's running the fridge and everything else, and hopefully topping the batteries up, because the auxiliary battery is slightly low today because it's not getting enough sun on the roof panel. So yeah, little baby steps, getting it sorted, all the preliminary work before we can actually start the big jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4